Hey guys, I hope you're having an awesome day so far. Now guys, today I'm going to talk to you about hype culture and why it's so fucking stupid to get involved in it. Because who knows, if you get involved in this, you could be one day walking down the street and the hype train itself will literally fucking run you over and kill you. So guys, before the hype train causes the apocalypse, let's get into this super informative video before your life is actually ended by Thomas the fucking Tank Engine.
Kill yourself.
One of the main reasons for not getting on board the Hype Express is it'll usually make you get way too excited for anything, and you're going to expect so much more than the thing you're getting excited for is going to actually deliver. A very good example of this is No Man's Sky, a game that promised everyone it was basically going to be the second coming of Jesus in game form from the amount of hype it got.
This universe that we've created, it's so vast, it's so boundless, it's actually infinite. Wow.
Limitless variety.
You look excited.
I am so fucking
You look
pumped
like
for
you're ready
this
to shit
game.
your pants right now,
I
man.
did.
That's crazy. Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
And big surprise, it was given so much fucking hype that it actually turned out to be pretty fucking shitty in my opinion. And it's what I'd class as an early access game with a full AAA title price tag that had little to no content upon release. And the whole game in my opinion is basically space Minecraft with slightly better graphics. But what I'm trying to say here is, never get hyped over something because chances are your expectations will surpass whatever the finished product will be 99% of the time.
You should really kill yourselves.
Don't always rely on other people's opinions to basically tell you whether you're going to enjoy something or not. An example of this is critics. And the reason you shouldn't believe the stuff they say is, they will give you what is their opinion on something. And here's a good question. Why should you take their opinion to mean something is good or not? I mean, people like different things, and just because someone thinks their opinion is basically worth more than yours, does not make them correct. So you shouldn't always believe critics on what they say because, as I've said, everyone has a different taste and one person could love something whilst the other could hate it. So don't always believe what a critic says, and I've even done this myself recently by going out and watching Suicide Squad. Despite it getting terrible reviews, and wouldn't you know it, the movie was actually fucking good in my opinion. So much so that I've gone to go see it 3 fucking times. That doesn't make me sad, does it guys? But anyway, what I guess I'm trying to say is, go out and watch the film that got a 1 out of 10 off critics, or play the game that everyone says is fucking terrible and form your own opinion on it, because who knows, you could end up enjoying the shit out of it, even if the critics hated it, and don't ever believe them if they hype the shit out of something.
Looking like they just had a gynecologist stick 5 fingers in your ass, no lube.
Now trailers are one of the worst things people get hyped over, and especially teaser trailers, and this is because it's one of the most unreliable things to get excited over, because in most trailers they are just basically announcing something is happening, and just because they say it's good and they've made games or movies before that were good, does not mean that what they've just announced is going to be any good at all, because they are just showing you basically a highlight reel of things they've got in store for a certain project, which could in fact actually be removed before the final product is released to the public. Also, when you see these, you should also take into account that the trailer is not the whole thing. This is only a highlight reel of things they want to show you. So you should keep in mind there's going to be a lot of stuff in there which is most likely going to be pretty in some parts, so don't always get hyped whenever you see one of these strip teasers, also known as trailers.
Please kill yourself.
Now, all businesses seem to do this quite well, and thus manipulating their audience into thinking something is good, basically by using the same technique every time. And it works like a charm for them, and that's the whole don't fix it if it's not broke routine, where they know something's worked before and it's most likely going to work again by them doing something as simple as using familiar music or certain characters and things. The majority of people who know what the thing is will recognise the characters or the music, and you're most likely going to say something like, yeah Louis, I know they do that, I've seen a generic shooter game before. And I'm gonna believe you on that. But don't you ever wish for a change or something more instead of the same old recycled garbage every time? And by consumers just eating up the same shit over and over again, it doesn't make the companies want to spark any kind of change and expand on what they could do, and instead just encourages them to stick to the same old bullshit. So in short, don't get attracted to something just because you hear music that brings back good memories or characters from your past that you remember, and just think to yourself when you see this that basically they're gonna try and play you for mindless useless idiots. So go ahead and prove to them that you're not and no longer gonna fall for their rehashed bullshit.
Poo poo pee pee penis and vagina. Women with dicks and weak men with vagina.
Now in conclusion, I'm not saying don't get excited for anything and to become a complete pessimistic asshole. I'm just saying try to avoid getting into hype culture best you can, because if you do get involved in it, most of the time you're more than likely going to be let down by your expectations. But anyway guys, I hope you liked the video today, and hopefully now after hearing it, you probably won't get killed by Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm not promising anything, but you know, there's probably a high chance now. At least like an 85% chance that you won't. But anyway guys, if you did like the video today, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and as always guys, I will see you in the next one.